It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your phone up. Why you messing my head up? Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. Cause you're all that I crave, so I wonder, where are you? Where are you? Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, where are you? Don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Let me know when you're ready, cause I made reservations. Too many invitations, and the last night was heavy. I need communication. Tell me where's your location. Used to talk 24/7, every other second, just to make sure we were up to date. Now it's closer to 11, and I ain't hearing nothing. I just need to know that you're okay. Where are you? Baby, don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, where are you? Hey, don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is you saying yeah, yeah, yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. Cause you're all I crave, so I wonder, where are you? Baby, don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know.
I can hear them thinking out loud, loud. Simple people acting so proud, proud. I hear them talking, talking, talking about us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear them thinking out loud. One might think it's obvious. Please don't spill your mind when you don't have a clue. Hey, they don't know about us, babe. They don't know about us. They can think what they want, baby, but they don't know a thing. Even if they did have a glimpse of our truth, they wouldn't know about us. No, they wouldn't know about us. don't get it, babe. They don't know about us, babe. They don't know about us. They can think what they want, baby, but they don't know a thing. Even if they did have a glimpse of our truth, they wouldn't know about us, no. They wouldn't know about us. They don't know about
I'ma need safety. Tell her op can't snake me. Ray gun off safety. My girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't faze me. I'm going. I keep it factual. I'm on sabbatical. I'm out in Central America. I need a break from hysteria. Park like the one with the carousel. I get it lit in your area. I'm locked to the vision, it couldn't be clear. You couldn't pay me to care enough. I dare you to hate me supreme with the sound through the stereo. So turn it up loud when you hearing us. We live and it's good in your area. My mama proud, she tearing up and it's going down. Got your girl aroused by these massive stacks like 100 pounds. Running big laps till the sun is down like 100 miles. Tinted frames on me leaning down. I'm winning now. Been a while, you ain't like me then, but how you like me now? Real one, if I hold you down, I'ma keep it there till we in the ground. Jet black when I paint the town, only blue sheets when they pay me now. Treat it setback like a step back. Wave, I got the game in a vice grip. Way up when the virus clear. All the homies on the flight list. Verbally gifted, take the plot then I twist it. Got it big lit. Sex with the incense, got my mind rents, won't stop her relentless. I'ma need safety. Tell her op can't snake me. Ray gun off safety. My girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't faze me. I'm going. I want a grill for the mouthpiece, so bright that it light on my face. Your shawty just call me a fave, cause she like my character traits. I never stop for a break. I put a lock on the game. I put a stock in my name, but I give a fuck about the fame. I took a bite out of life and it tastes so exquisite. It feel like you do when you look in my pendant. Hopeless romantic, my girl, chin up for the kid. I'm not on no simps. Won't stop till the youngest he dreams. When I take her from rags to riches. I heard that you claim that you know me, but you ain't the homie, the fuck is your friendship. I need the loyalty, back up the royalty. I give a fuck if you notice me. Ain't nobody holding me. Big wave at your shoreline, so they know it's me. Babe boy from the cold seas. Nitro with a new pen, go at ISO, tell him don't reach. Ice cold with it, no fleece. I'ma need safety. Tell her op can't snake me. Ray gun off safety. My girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't faze me. I'm going. Hey, look, I'm going, yeah.
You broke my heart 1,000,000 times. Can't count the times I made you cry.
Happy Monday.
Oh, we're such a mess now, and we're burning out.
Happy Monday, all my
I get
friends.
so sad at the thought of losing
Let's do it again. Let's elevate ourselves again.
I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you.
Salute. Salute.
Perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time. Yeah.
Good morning, Jill.
To work things out.
What's up, Drea?
To work things
New
out.
chapter, Mr. Awesome. My man, Ace Seniors in the house, y'all. Ace Seniors in the house. Missouri, what's up?
To work things out.
Narratives and dialogues with Quafinino. I'm saying it right. Quafinino. It's actually Quafunino. Quafunino. What's up, Christian? Knowledge is power as long as you move your feet to the action. Knowledge is power as long as you move your feet to the action. What's up? What's up, man? You reading
I
again?
know you're angry, babe, and I am cold. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect.
way. Hold on, I'm here. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm on my way, y'all. I had to get, look, can you see that? Seven supplements every day. 7 supplements every day. I had to get it because I saw that Jill Williams, she said she was sipping on her ginger tea. Women are so valuable. Women are so valuable. Women are so valuable to men, as long as you can get you a valuable one. I know it's tough, fellas. There's not a lot of good ones out there left. It's just not. But when you get you a solid one, she keep all your shit straight. See, I got to remember, there's so many things I have to remember on a daily basis that I just cannot remember. Things, small things. I drink my BCAAs, but I got to remember to always take my vitamins. Sometimes I'll never forget, but I don't take them in the morning all the time. And that's the reason why is because I'm like I'm on a hamster wheel, man. And I'm always doing different things and taking care of different things. And a lot of times, you know, I tell people all the time, brothers, don't ask a woman what she could bring to the table. Ask her what value can she bring to your life. See, if I had a solid woman, probably like Jill, don't know Jill, but probably like Jill, she probably makes sure that I took my vitamins every day. And she'd make sure I take them on time. That's the thing. She'd make sure I take them on time. That's 6. One more to go. One more to go. I'm 49 years old. And I take these supplements so I don't have to take prescriptions. I did a podcast that talks about the supplements that every adult should take. And I have it broken down in the actual description of the podcast. Go back a few podcasts under High Value Shan. It's called what did I call that podcast, man? Hold on a second. I'll tell you in 1 second. I called that podcast I'll tell you in 1 second. This is one I want you guys to go watch. This is an important one. This is an important show. I want you guys to go back and watch. First of all, I want you to watch everything that I make. That's number 1. Let's start there. But specifically, there was a podcast that I made. And I'm going to search for it now. Actually, I'm going to a conversation that I had with somebody because I told them about it. It probably would have been faster if I'd have just went and got it. It's called Fit and Fine Chicks Plus Fat Boys. There's a podcast that I made called Fit and Fine Chicks Plus Fat Boys. It's about fat and frumpy men who want fit and fine women. It's a podcast I made called Fat and Frumpy Men Who Want Fit and Fine Women. And one of the main topics I was talking about in that particular show was how important it is for men to maintain their physical appearance and their inner health. You got to look good on the outside, but you got to be good on the inside as well. And so, as I was saying, one of the wonderful listen, fellas, if you have a woman, like say for instance, you have a goal, right? Say for instance, you have a goal. There's something that you want to do in life and you communicate that to your girl. And then you also communicate to her that maybe there's a few things that you lack on, maybe consistency, maybe timing, maybe you're always late. Maybe you forget to do a certain thing to accomplish that goal. And then after you tell her about this, after you communicate this to your woman, could be your wife, man. Or this could be your girlfriend. I'm talking to all the guys out there with wives, girlfriends, and those who are dating women who's interested in making her his wife or his girlfriend. If you communicate that you have a goal or a task or something that you're trying to get done, like say, for instance, in my case, take my vitamins every morning before a certain time. And then you show her where you lack in that, maybe it's just your personality. You somehow don't do a certain thing. If she doesn't step up to help you overcome that, if she's not your rib, if she doesn't step up as your helpmate to help you maintain the part that you lack, get rid of her. Get rid of her. What good is her? What good is she being? What good is she? Besides the sex. You see, the thing is, fellas, you got to remove that sex. What good is she besides the sex if she can't assist you in achieving your goals? If one of my issues is, man, you know what? I'm good. I know how important it is to take my vitamins, to take my multivitamins, to take to drink my BCAAs, to take my omega-3s, to take my CoQ10, to take my fiber, to take my testosterone, to take my what else do I take? To take my probiotics. And I want to do all of that before 8 o'clock in the morning. And I want to do all that before 8 o'clock in the morning. And I tell my woman that, man. And it's like, babe, I wish I was, but I be forgetting, babe. I just be forgetting. And she listens to you. She said, uh-huh. And you continue to forget. And she just like, oh, wow, you forgetting too? You keep forgetting, babe. And she don't do nothing to help you remember that. Get rid of her, man. What good is she? Think about the things. Maybe it's washing your car every week. Maybe it's washing your car every week, or maybe it's going grocery shopping, or maybe it's moving some money from one account to another. Maybe you want to say that you'd like to save 20% of your income. You'd like to save 20% of your income. Your paycheck comes in and you want to move 20% from one account to another money market account. Or maybe you want to move it to a savings account or move it over to our IRA. But you keep forgetting. It's not that you won't do it. It's just that you're so damn busy doing everything else in the world, everything else under your house for your household. You tell this to your woman and she don't do anything to help you do that. Then how much of a helpmate is she? What good is she? Because she's nice, because she was there from day one, because she was your girlfriend, because she's been around so long and you used to her. No, man, that's not the purpose of women. Is for women to help men achieve their goals so the men can cover their women. So he can cover his family and do the things that's necessary for his family to succeed and to win across the board. And man, when you got a good, solid helpmate, ooh, my God, fellas, when you got a good, solid helpmate, a solid one that's going to be there and to help you, she knows your problems and she can fill in the gaps. She knows where you lack. And she comes in and she makes, oh, baby, don't worry about that. Here's you didn't take your vitamins this morning. Here you go. And you like, oh shit, babe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, babe. Damn, what would I do without you? If you don't often say, what would I do without you to your woman? Because she's doing what you need to get done. See, here's the problem, ladies, and this is for you. And I know we're supposed to be reading, but I just be talking. Oftentimes women want you to do what they want you to do. She wants you to follow her program. She tells you what she wants. This is what I want you to do. She'll help you in that regard whenever it comes to doing what she wants you to do. But say you want to do something different than her and you tell her about that. She doesn't, because that's not part of her program. She won't help you with that. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. Hey, Lakeisha. Salute, Lakeisha. Lakeisha, say salute without the exclamation point. Do me a favor. Try it without the exclamation point. Jill said, take your vitamins, Shannon, every day. No days off. What's up, Christian? Oh, Naziri is like, what is filth? What is, you guys don't know, y'all know what this means. Don't make me, look, we reading today, y'all. We reading today. Yes, probiotics are important. Quafinino say he liked the shirt. I sell it. Everything I wear, I sell. This is available at Bars Raw. This is what I give away. You know, everybody type in salute, right? Is everybody typing salute in the chat? Without the exclamation point. Just type it without the exclamation point. Lakeisha did it. It just showed up over here on the report. Now it's automatically entered. I give away this stuff. I give away the clothes. I wear this. This is like a uniform. These t-shirts that I wear on all my shows is a uniform. It's one of my fashion brands. For those that don't know, my name is Shannon Rawls. I'm a fashion designer and film producer here in Los Angeles. I'm 49 years old, twice married, twice divorced, friends with my exes, and my goal is to teach young men how to become better men. Now that I'm on YouTube, I'm expanding that. I'm teaching young people how to become better people, both men and women alike. But because I'm still in the fashion, one of the things I wear oftentimes on my YouTube channels is my clothes. And so this is one of my 7 brands. It's called Bars Raw. And so I give these things away. Here they go. Here they come. Christian, Thomas, Igbu, Jill. People are loading up. So when you see t-shirts that you like, if you ever see me wearing something that you want, you can grab it at Bars Raw, or you could just jump in the contest. I give away this stuff. I give it away all the time. Every show I do, I go live. And at the end, we do a raffle. So everybody's loading up. A Senior just loaded up. He said salute. So I took away the exclamation point, you guys. So that way you could say salute in a sentence, or you could say it by itself. The exclamation point was messing everybody up. So let's normalize salute without the exclamation point. You know, this comes in both versions. It comes with an M and an F. It comes in an M and an F. We have the M for the women and the F for the men. Filth. Yes. In all the t-shirts, I sell them from extra small to 3X. Extra small to 3X. Anyways, welcome everybody to the show. Are you guys hitting the like button? Are you hitting the like button? I know we were talking about this. I was talking about the importance of having a good, solid woman on your team, fellas. The reality is I started the show. I was getting everything ready, prepping the show, bringing up the book, getting ready so we could start with chapter 4 today. I forgot to take my vitamins. I came over to the chat. I saw that Jill Williams said that she was drinking her ginger tea. She advised me last week to drink ginger to help me with my sniffles. So she's the kind of woman that'll probably hear her man sniffles, blow his nose, maybe a little congested. She just automatically go get the ginger. Take care. Here you go, baby. I heard you coughing a little bit. I want to take care of that. I want to keep you healthy. You know how many women won't do that shit? A lot of women will look at you like say ew and then keep on going. Keep on watching TV. She'll be watching Netflix. She'll hear you sneeze and be like, you need to do something about that. And then turn the volume up on Netflix. That's what she do. Jill will probably say, baby, what's wrong? Well, hold on. She probably hit the pause button on the show. She hit pause button on her Netflix show and go to the kitchen and whip up a hot toddy for her man. Throw some ginger in that and say, baby, here, drink this. I need you strong and healthy. I need you strong and healthy. That's what I feel. That's the vibes I get from Jill. She reminded me last week that I needed to add ginger. I didn't do it. I didn't follow her instructions. But if she was my woman, hypothetically speaking, I've never met Jill, but if she was my woman, she'd probably make sure I drank it. And so when I saw her write that, it was like, shit. It triggered me to go get my vitamins. That's why when I started the broadcast, I was late. And I went and got my vitamins and my supplements, all 7 that I take every day. And I started taking them. Came back. That's how I started this conversation, you guys. The importance on a man having a solid woman, and the importance of a woman being a solid helpmate. The importance on a man finding a solid woman, and the importance of a woman being a solid helpmate. It's important that you have that. That's a yin and a yang, you guys. That's yin and yang. That's complementary. So I appreciate you, Jill. She says I'm right. I know it. I could, I know you can just feel. These are my chat friends, and we talk in all the lives, and I could feel it. I see what people write after the shows. I go back and I read all the chats, and I could feel people's vibes. And I'm a pretty good judge of character. Unfortunately, there's a lot of women out there that wouldn't give a goddamn if I took my vitamins. Don't give a goddamn if I took some ginger, if I had sniffles. They wouldn't care. They wouldn't care. They haven't been taught how to be a wife. They haven't been taught how to support a man. They haven't been taught how to be a helpmate. And unfortunately, that's sad. Unfortunately, that's sad because it's so desperately needed these days. It's so desperately needed. People will continue to date each other, but they don't necessarily like each other. They'll continue to smash, but they don't necessarily like each other. So listen, today, Think and Grow Rich. We're reading chapter 4. You guys ready? We're reading chapter 4. Think and Grow Rich is the book that has made more millionaires than any other book in the last century. Written in 1928, a abridged version came out in 1937-38, and has been around ever since. And we have started reading it last week. We read 3 chapters a week. We read chapter 1 last Monday. Chapter 2 was Wednesday. Chapter 3 was Friday. Today is chapter 4. Please go grab you a copy of this book. I want you to have a physical copy. Get the digital version so you can read along with us, but grab the physical copy. This is a book that you have to have in your library, that you're going to have in your mansion. Maybe you don't want a mansion. Maybe you just want an estate. Maybe you just want an estate. Maybe a mansion is not necessary for you. Maybe you just want an estate. Normally mansions are 10,000 square feet and larger. Estates are normally 5,000 square feet and larger. Maybe you don't want a big old 10,000 plus square foot home. Maybe that's too much home for you. Maybe you just want an estate, 5,000 square. You want to be modest with it. Maybe after the apartment that you're living in or that small home that you're renting right now, your next step is to purchase yourself an estate. And in your estate, 5,000 square foot estate, you want to have a library. One of the rooms in your estate, your 5,000 square foot estate, is going to be in a library. And in that library, you got to have this book, Think and Grow Rich. Grab a copy. They're cheap. They're inexpensive. They don't cost much. This book costs less than the money you're going to spend on lunch today. Trevor, salute. I see your name popped in. M. Mills is in there. Nzuri is in there. So we're reading Think and Grow Rich. If you haven't caught up with us, please listen along. The chapters are independent of each other. You don't have to read one chapter before you read the next. You can read them independently. So you can listen along with us today for chapter 4. Then please play catch up. Read chapter 1, 2, and 3. So that by Wednesday, you'll be caught up with us when we start chapter 5. Today, we are reading Think and Grow Rich. And the chapter, where we at? Books. Where's my books at? I can close that. Chapter 4, auto-suggestion, the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. That's what we're reading today. We're getting ready to get started. I'm going to read pretty fast, but sometimes I do the sidebars. Sometimes I'll just stop reading and then jump straight into a sidebar because, maybe we read something that's important to highlight. Thank you so much, you guys. This is literally a YouTube book club. But it's different than a normal book club where you're given a book, you're told what to go buy, everybody reads it, then you come back and talk about it. Instead, we're reading along as we go. We're reading along as we go. So we're getting ready to start with chapter 4. I'm going to throw it up on the screen and you can read along with your boy Shan. If you are at work, just throw in your earbuds. Don't let your boss realize that, you tapping in. Maybe just throw in one. Keep the other one out so you can, hear both sides. Maybe you're at home relaxing. Just throw your phone on, throw the speakerphone on. Turn up the volume and set it to the side. Just set it to the side. Or maybe you're reading along with us, which is what I hope you're doing. And I want you to read along with us with a highlighter in your hand so you can highlight some of these key points. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. That's right, Miss Dre. She's listening at work. Mika G, she's listening while she's on the road. Yes, much better than listening to Drake or Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion. Jill is reading along with us. Jill is reading along with us. That's right. No, keep that. Tell your daughter to buy her another copy and you keep that one. Tell your daughter to buy another copy and to keep that one. Let's go, you guys. Here we go. I wanted to adjust. I watched this again and I realized I was so far. So let me adjust a little bit, if you don't mind. I'm gonna rotate my computer. I'm gonna come over here some, because I realized that I was like on top of the screen. I don't necessarily want to be that way. Move this mic out some. How's that? I think we're good to go. Chapter 4, autosuggestion, the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. The third step towards riches. We've already read the first and the second. This is the third step towards riches. When he says the word riches, remember this was written in 1925, you guys. This is written almost 100 years ago. So when he says riches, he's talking about getting the bag. This is the third step towards getting the bag. Swap out riches with getting the bag. Autosuggestion is a term which applies to all suggestions and all self-administered stimuli which read one's mind through the 5 senses. Stated in another way, autosuggestion is self-suggestion. It is the agency of communication between that part of the mind where the conscious thought takes place and that which serves as the seat of action for the subconscious mind. Through the dominating thoughts, which one permits to remain in the conscious mind, whether these thoughts be negative or positive, is immaterial. The principle of autosuggestion voluntarily reaches the subconscious mind and influences it with these thoughts. No thought, whether it be negative or positive, can enter the subconscious mind without the aid of the principle of autosuggestion, with the exception of those thoughts picked up from the ether. Stated differently, all sense impressions which are perceived through the 5 senses are stopped by the conscious thinking mind and may be either passed on to the subconscious mind or rejected at will, meaning you can force it basically. The conscious faculty serves therefore as an outer guard to the approach of the subconscious mind. Basically, your conscious mind, what you know is going on, acts as a guard for what goes in and out of your subconscious mind. And you have the ability to control that, whether you know it or not. Nature has so built the human being that he has absolute control over the material which reaches his subconscious mind through his 5 senses. Although this is not meant to be construed as a statement that man always exercises this control. In the great majority of instances, he does not exercise it. Most people don't exercise this ability, which explains why so many people go through life in poverty. Which is why so many people go through life poor and broke. Recall what has been said about the subconscious mind resembling a fertile garden spot in which weeds will grow in abundance if the seeds of more desirable crops are not sown therein. Autosuggestion is the agency of control through which an individual may voluntarily feed his subconscious mind on thoughts of a creative nature, or by neglect, permit thoughts of a destructive nature to find their way into this rich garden of the mind. You were instructed in the last 6 steps in the previous chapter, described in the chapter on desire, to read aloud, out loud, everybody. You were instructed in those 6 steps to read aloud twice daily the written statement of your desire for money, and to see and feel yourself already in possession of that money. By following these instructions, you communicate the object of your desire directly to your subconscious mind in the spirit of absolute faith. Through repetition of this procedure, you voluntarily create thought habits which are favorable to your efforts to transmute desire into its monetary equivalent. Go back to these 6 steps described in chapter 2 and read them again very carefully, please, before you proceed further. Then, when you come to it, read very carefully the 4 instructions for the organization of your mastermind group, described in the chapter on organized planning. That's coming forward. That we haven't read the chapter on mastermind group. That's where I failed in this book. Remember, I told everybody that this book is a instruction manual. It's not just a self-help, make me feel good book. This is an instruction manual with specific instructions on what you have to do if you intend to achieve the goals that you want. In this case, getting to the bag, right? If you want $3 million, you have to do what this book is telling you to do to get to it. The group on masterminds, the chapter on mastermind groups is the one I'm failing at, and why I haven't gotten to what I wanted to get to. But we're going to read that soon. So then when you come to it, read very carefully the 4 instructions for the organization of your mastermind group described in the chapter on organized planning. By comparing these 2 sets of instructions with that which has been stated on autosuggestion, you, of course, will see the instructions involve the application of the principle of autosuggestion. Remember, therefore, when reading aloud the statement of your desire, right? Reading aloud, saying it out loud, the statement of your desire, which through which you are endeavoring to develop a money consciousness, that the mere reading of the words is of no consequence unless you mix emotion or feeling with your words. Hold on, I gotta move this down some. If you repeat 1,000,000 times the famous Emile Coe formula, day by day in every way, I am getting better and better, without mixing emotion and faith with your words, you will experience no desirable results. Doesn't matter if you read it 1,000,000 times. Your subconscious mind recognizes and acts upon only the thoughts which have been well mixed with emotion and feeling. This is a fact of such importance. This is a fact of such importance as to warrant repetition in practically every chapter, because the lack of understanding of this is the main reason the majority of people who try to apply the principle of autosuggestion get no desirable results. Plain, unemotional words do not influence the subconscious mind. Basically, unemotional words, just saying some shit, does not influence your subconscious mind. You got to have belief and faith. You got to have belief and faith in it. You can't just say it. That's why in the 6 pieces, when he says to repeat it 6 times, the other piece is you have to believe that you actually have it. Just saying it is not enough. Plain and simple, unemotional words do not influence the subconscious mind. You will get no appreciable results until you learn to reach your subconscious mind with thoughts or spoken words which have been well emotionalized with belief. Do not become discouraged, though. If you cannot control and direct your emotions the first time you try to do so, remember there is no such possibility as something for nothing. Ability to reach and influence your subconscious mind has its price. and you must pay that price. You cannot cheat, even if you desire to do so. The price of ability to influence your subconscious mind is everlasting persistence in applying the principles described here in this book. You cannot develop the desired ability for a lower price. You cannot develop the desired ability for a lower price. You and you alone must decide whether or not the reward for which you are striving, the money consciousness, is worth the price you must pay for its effort. Wisdom and cleverness, quote unquote, alone will not attract and retain money except in a few rare instances where the law of averages favor the attraction of money through these sources. The method of attracting money described here does not depend on the law of averages. Moreover, the method plays no favorites. It will work for one person as effectively as it will for another person, meaning everybody can win if you do what this book is telling you to do. Sidebar. Where failure is experienced, it is the individual, not the method, which has failed. Ooh, that's a bar. When you fail, it is the individual, not the method, which has failed. If you try and fail, make another effort. And still another until you succeed. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Your ability to use the principle of autosuggestion will depend very largely upon your capacity to concentrate upon a given desire until that desire becomes a burning obsession. When you begin to carry out the instructions in connection with these 6 steps described in the 2nd chapter of this book, it will be necessary for you to make use of the principle of concentration. Let us here offer suggestions for the effective use of concentration. When you begin to carry out the first of the 6 steps, which instructs you to fix in your mind the exact, not a roundabout, not sort of, kinda, not I just want some money, but the exact amount of money that you desire. Hold your thoughts on that amount of money by concentration or fixation of attention with your eyes closed until you can actually see the physical appearance of the money. Do this at least once each day. As you go through these exercises, follow the instructions given in the chapter on faith and see yourself actually in possession of the money. Here is the most significant fact. The subconscious mind takes any orders given it in a spirit of absolute faith and acts upon those orders. Although the orders often have to be presented over and over again through repetition before they are interpreted by the subconscious mind. Following the preceding statement, consider the possibility of playing a perfectly legitimate trick on your subconscious mind by making it believe, because you believe it, that you must have the amount of money that you are visualizing, that this money is already awaiting your claim, that the subconscious mind must hand over to you practical plans for the acquiring of the money which is already yours. Hand over the thoughts suggested in the preceding paragraph to your imagination and see what your imagination can or will do to create practical plans, real life plans, you guys, an actual method to get it for the accumulation of money through transmutation of your desire. Basically, your subconscious mind, sidebar, basically what he's telling you guys is your subconscious mind, once you take control of it, which most people do not. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead to say you don't. The people that's listening to me talk right now, you don't have control over your subconscious mind, even though you have the ability to take control of it. You currently do not have it because you never knew how. That's why this book is teaching you what to do in order to take control of it. And if you really want what you claim you want, you'll do what this book is telling you to do. Once you take control of your subconscious mind that you don't currently have, you will somehow create the plan. You will create the practical plan that you'll need to do to get what you already, what's already yours. You'll be able to claim that money once your subconscious mind helps you create the plan that you need to do to get that money. But first, you got to be able to take control of your subconscious mind. You got to be able to feed your subconscious mind, because your conscious mind is the gatekeeper. Your conscious mind is the gatekeeper that allows, certain things, good and bad, to pass through to your subconscious mind. All right, let's continue. Excuse me, you guys. Do not wait for a definite plan through which you intend to exchange services or merchandise in return for the money you are visualizing, but begin at once to see yourself in possession of the money, demanding and expecting, meanwhile, that your subconscious mind will hand over the plan or the plans that you need. Be on the alert for these plans. Watch out for it, you guys. And when they appear, put them into action immediately. Be on the alert for these plans that's going to be handed over to you by your subconscious mind, and put them into action immediately. When the plans appear to you, whether it's starting a business, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's real estate, whatever it is that you do and that you have a desire to do, when your subconscious mind tells you this is what you need to do to get that money that you said you wanted, that you desired, I'm giving it to you because now you've taken control of your subconscious mind. Put it into action immediately. Don't wait for definite plans. Put it into action immediately. When the plans appear, they will probably flash into your mind through a sixth sense. Now, we know the five senses, right? He mentioned the five senses earlier, right? So sight, sound, taste, feeling, and sight, sound, hearing. Hold on, phone is ringing. Okay, so the five senses, help me out, you got. Hearing, seeing, tasting, feeling, and what's that fifth one? Hearing, seeing, tasting, feeling, and now you got me. Now I got to go look at the five senses. The five senses are really, just give me a quick look. I don't want to go through all of this. Oh, smelling. Thank you. I'm tripping. Hearing, seeing, tasting, feeling, and smelling. Probably because I'm sitting here and I got a stuffed up nose. Sorry for the brain fart, you guys. Those are our five senses. Hearing, seeing, tasting, feeling, smelling. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That means you guys are paying attention. Thank you for those that's paying attention. Wait, hold on. Oh, I get darker when I go over there. Oh, whatever. It's fine. He says that when these plans appear, they will probably flash into your mind through the sixth sense in the form of inspiration. Inspiration. You will be inspired. This inspiration may be considered a direct telegram or the message from infinite intelligence. Treat it with respect and act upon it as soon as you receive it. Failure to do so will be fatal to your success. Failure to do so will be fatal to your success. I'm going to read this paragraph once more. When the plans appear, after you have taken control of your subconscious mind by doing the things that this book has already told us to do, once you take control of your subconscious mind, the plans will appear to you probably flashing as inspiration. This inspiration may be considered a direct telegram, a direct line, a text message directly to your brain from infinite intelligence, coming from infinite intelligence. Treat it with respect and act upon it as soon as you receive it. Failure to do so will be fatal to your success. In the fourth of the 6 steps, you were instructed to create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once to put this plan into action. You should follow this instruction in the manner described in this preceding paragraph. Do not trust your reason when creating your plan for accumulating money through the transmutation of desire. Your reason is faulty. Moreover, your reasoning faculty may be lazy, and if you depend entirely upon it to serve you, it may disappoint you. When visualizing the money you intend to accumulate with closed eyes, see yourself rendering the service or delivering the merchandise you intend to give in return for this money. This is important. Now, here's the summary of instructions, you guys. Here's the summary of instructions. The fact that you are reading this book is an indication that you earnestly seek knowledge. Let's start there. The fact that you guys are even with your boy Shan right now means that you have desire to seek knowledge. It is also an indication that you are a student of this subject. If you are only a student, there's a chance that you may learn much that you did not know, but you will learn only by assuming an attitude of humility. If you choose to follow some of the instructions but neglect or refuse to follow others, you will fail. I said this in the beginning. Didn't I tell you guys that? I said this. If you guys choose to follow some of these instructions and neglect or refuse to follow the other instructions, you will fail. You're wasting your time. Stop now. Go do something else. If you're not going to do everything this book is telling you to do, all of it, not some of it, but all of it, you might as well not hang out with us. You might as well leave. Just leave. You don't have you're the person that is not meant to be a millionaire. It's not for everybody. It's not really. Being wealthy and being on top and being and operating at the highest levels is not for everybody. There needs to be some basic people. The world needs basic motherfuckers. We need them. The top is only for a select few people. And if you're not willing to do everything that this book is telling you to do, stop now. Just go hang out. There's nothing wrong with it. We ain't dissing you. It's nothing wrong with being basic and average. It's totally okay to be average. That's why average is okay. This is only for above average people. This is only for those who want to win, who want to operate at the highest levels. So let me just tell you right now, you should check out now. Go ahead and have a nice day. Go do something else. If you don't have the ability or the inability or unwillingness to do everything that the book is talking about. If you can't do it, just stop now. Because you should just go eat lunch or something or go watch TV. All right. All right, cool. Everybody's left. Okay, the only people left here right now are the people that's willing to make it happen, that really want to operate at the highest levels, that really want to be, let's say, if millions, because you can ask for what you want. You may just want $100,000. Maybe you just want a car, or maybe you just want a wife or a husband. What you want makes no difference. I'm talking in terms of money. For those that's here still, cool. Let's get it. Where do we leave off at? If you choose to follow some of the instructions but neglect or refuse to follow others, you will fail. To get satisfactory results, you must follow all the instructions in a spirit of faith. The instructions given in connection with the 6 steps in the 2nd chapter will now be summarized and blended with the principles covered by this chapter as follows. First, go into some quiet spot. This is necessary, you guys. And you don't have to do it right now, obviously. You do it later on, maybe tonight. Go into some quiet spot, preferably in bed at night, where you will not be disturbed or interrupted. Close your eyes and repeat out loud. So you may hear your own words. You got to say it out loud so you can hear yourself talking. The written statement of the amount of money you intend to accumulate. the time limit for its accumulation, and the description of the service or merchandise you intend to give in return for that money. As you carry out these instructions, see yourself already in possession of the money. As an example, you guys, now remember this was written in 1925, so that's why he says 50,000. But maybe yours is 500,000. Maybe yours is 5 million. Maybe yours is 500 million. I have no idea. As an example, suppose that you intend to accumulate $50,000 by the 1st of January, 5 years from now. That you intend to give personal services in return for the money. Maybe you are, maybe you mow lawns, or maybe you're a truck driver. Maybe you do hair and you're a cosmetologist. Whatever it is, that in the capacity of a salesman, your written statement for your purpose should be similar to the following. By the first day of January 2022, I will have in my possession $50,000, which will come to me in various amounts from time to time during the interim. In return for this money, I will give the most efficient service of which I am capable, rendering the fullest possible quantity and the best possible quality of service in the capacity of a salesman of whatever it is you sell. I believe that I will have this money in my possession. I believe it. My faith is so strong that I can now see this money before my very eyes. I can touch it with my hands. It is now awaiting to transfer to me from time to time. And the proportion that I deliver the service I intend to render in return for it. I am awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I will follow that plan when it is received. Do you guys realize that that is what you need to say every morning every night before you go to bed, and every morning when you wake up? Period. And actually believe it. In fact, copy paste this to a text message, to a yellow note on your iPhone. Copy the text from here and paste it to a Word document and replace it as necessary. Replace the things in it as necessary. Here's you got a sample, you guys. You have a sample. You don't have to make it up. You got one right here. Copy and paste it, and then change it around as necessary. Second thing you must do, repeat this program night and morning until you can see in your imagination the money you intend to accumulate. Third, place a written copy of your statement where you can see it night and morning and read it just before going to bed and uprising until it has been memorized. Print it out. Print it out. Sidebar. You have to print it out. Not only do I want you to copy and paste what's in this, change it around to accommodate what you want and how you're going to rock. Print it out. Put it next to the mirror in your bathroom. Make it fancy. Put it in a fucking frame. Put it in a frame. Make it look like art. Put a picture of this in your bathroom next to the mirror. Put another one in your bedroom. Read it every night and every morning until you memorize it. Listen, if you don't do this, stop reading the book. If you don't have the ability to print this out and do what's being instructed, stop now. You're wasting your time. Go, keep playing the lottery tickets and go hope that you win the money. Do it that way. Get your money that way. Go play the lottery. Everybody gone? That's not going to do it? Okay, good. For the people that's still here, you still rocking with me? Let's go. Remember, as you carry out these instructions, that you are applying the principle of autosuggestion for the purpose of giving orders to your subconscious mind. Remember also that your subconscious mind will act only upon instructions which are emotionalized and handed over with feeling. Faith is the strongest and most productive of the emotions. Follow instructions given in the chapter on faith. These instructions may at first seem abstract. Do not let this disturb you. Follow the instructions no matter how abstract or impractical they may at first appear to be. The time will soon come if you do as you have been instructed, in spirit as well as in act, when a whole new universe of power will unfold to you. Then a whole new universe of power will unfold to you. Hey, Therese. Hey, Therese, say salute without the exclamation point. Glad to have you here, love. Write it again without the exclamation point, just as it says in the quotes. So the system will lock you down. Skepticism in connection with all new ideas is characteristic of all human beings. But if you follow the instructions outlined in your skepticism, your skepticism will soon be replaced by belief. And this, in turn, will soon be crystallized into absolute matter of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Many philosophers have made the statement that man is the master of his earthly destiny, but most of them have failed to say why he is the master. The reason that man may be the master of his own earthly status is especially his financial status, is thoroughly explained in this chapter. Man may become the master of himself and of his environment because he has the power to influence his own subconscious mind, and through it, gain the cooperation of infinite intelligence. You are now reading the chapter which represents the keystone to the arc of this philosophy. The instructions contained in this chapter must be understood and applied with persistence. If you succeed in transmuting desire into money, if you succeed in transmuting desire into money, I'm trying to understand it as I read it. So sometimes when I'm reading it and understanding it as I go, my inflections are off. I'm gonna read that paragraph again, you guys, because I'm getting into this shit. Because you know what I was actually thinking? I was actually thinking right now, when I print out my quote and my statement, what paper I'm gonna put it on and if I'm gonna frame it. I was thinking that as I was reading this last paragraph. I apologize for that because I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm gonna print my shit out on. Am I gonna do it on linen paper or something else? And then what kind of frame am I gonna put it in when I put it in my bathroom? In fact, you guys, I'm gonna go live and show you my statement when I put it up. I'm gonna encourage you. So when I print, I'm not gonna just tell, because when I do mine, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing. And that's what I was thinking just now. So let me read this paragraph over again. You are now reading the chapter which represents the keystone to the arc of this philosophy. The instructions contained in this chapter must be understood and applied with persistence if you succeed in transmuting desire into money. The actual performance of transmuting desire into money involves the use of autosuggestion as an agency by which one may reach and influence the subconscious mind. The other principles are simply tools with which to apply autosuggestion. Keep this thought in mind, and you will at all times be conscious of the important part of the principle of autosuggestion is to play. Keep this thought in mind, and you will at all times be conscious of the important part of the principle of autosuggestion is to play in your efforts to accumulate money through the methods described in this book. Carry out these instructions as though you were a small child. Inject into your efforts something of the faith of a child. The author has been, shout out to Sir Shy. Shout out to Sir Shy for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much for your support, Sir Shy. Thank you so much for your support, Sir Shy. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you, brother. I appreciate you. We know we always pause for super chats. We always pause for people who pour into this financially. Thank you so much for that $2 super chat. Inject into your efforts something of the faith of a child. The author has been most careful to see that no impractical instructions were included. Nothing impractical was included in these instructions because of his sincere desire to be helpful. After you have read this entire book, come back to this chapter and follow in spirit and in action this instruction. Read the entire chapter aloud once every night until you become thoroughly convinced that the principle of autosuggestion is sound, that it will accomplish for you all that has been claimed for it. As you read, underscore with a pencil every sentence which impresses you favorably. That's another instruction for you guys. After you read the book, you have to come back to this chapter and read it every night. And as you read it every night, underscore the principles that hit you the hardest. This is more instructions, you guys. Most people won't do it, but most people aren't millionaires either. Follow the foregoing instruction to the letter. Follow what I just told you to do to a T, and it will open the way for a complete understanding and mastery of the principles of success. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an instruction manual. Think and Grow Rich is not just a self-help book to make you feel good and feel warm and fuzzy on the inside and make you say, yeah, I'm about that money. I need protect my energy and be all on Instagram making memes and making posts that's just bullshitting. This book is not for those type of people. This book is an instruction manual with clear and specific instructions that we all must follow. And if you are willing to do it, along with your boy, then you'll win. It's just that simple. Let's talk about the key ideas. Number one, the key idea that came across in this particular chapter is nothing enters the subconscious mind until it goes through the conscious mind. Your conscious mind is your gatekeeper to anything that makes it to the subconscious mind. And if you force negative shit in there, negative shit will go into your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind does not discriminate between good info and bad info. It will act upon whatever is fed to it. You have control over it, whether you're exercising the control or not. Number two, the way to train your subconscious mind is to imprint something into the subconscious mind. The way to train the subconscious mind to imprint something into the subconscious mind is to read aloud a written statement of what you want several times a day and to see and feel yourself already in possession of it. Number three, don't get discouraged if you have trouble directing your thoughts and emotions right away. Don't get discouraged, you guys. You have to learn. It's like riding a bike. Don't get discouraged because you fall off the bike the very first time you rode. Don't get discouraged because you don't know how to drive a stick shift the very first time you try. You have to learn how to do it. You have to learn how to drive a manual transmission car. You have to learn how to ride a bicycle. You have to learn how to ride a motorcycle. You have to learn how to do that TikTok dance. Don't be discouraged because you didn't get it right away. Don't get discouraged if you have trouble directing your thoughts and emotions right away. That's the price you have to pay for success. Just keep at it and you'll learn how to do it. Number four, close your eyes and actually see yourself in possession of the specific amount of money that you want. Your subconscious mind will believe whatever you repeatedly tell it. Number five is your subconscious mind will believe whatever you repeatedly tell it. And so, if you really believe that the money is out there waiting for you to get it, your subconscious mind will believe it too, and then it will come. Number six, don't wait for your plan before you start visualizing the money. Visualize it first, and then the plan will come. Number seven, write out your affirmation statement and put it where you can see it and read it aloud twice a day. But don't just read it with a boring, monotone voice. Read it as if you already had the money. Read it with excitement. Read it with passion. Read it with emotion. Don't worry if it feels strange or you don't believe what you are saying at first. Your subconscious mind is listening. Don't worry if it feels strange or you don't believe what you are saying at first. Your subconscious mind is listening. Number 9, this is the process by which ideas are transmuted into money. This is the process by which ideas are transmuted into money. And that is the chapter for the day. That is the chapter for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done with chapter 4. You see how simple this is? We got some work to do though, right? We got some work to do. Let's get this all together. We got some work to do, ladies and gentlemen. This is not meant for people who hold on, I'm getting a text message. Okay, this book is not meant as just a self-help book. It's meant for you to actually do the steps that it's telling you to do. So what I'm going to do, here's my pledge to you guys to encourage you to do the same. In fact, I think I'm going to, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go live on my mobile. And today, I'm going to print out my my statement. Today, I'm going to print out my statement. I'm not going to frame it because I got to run over to the store and grab a frame for them, right? But I'm going to print them out and I'm going to put them next to my mirror. And I'm going to go live in my bathroom. And I'm going to show you the statement that I have. I'm going to show you the statement that I have up there. And then once I have that statement up, I'm going to go live and show you guys that I'm doing what this book is telling us to do. That I'm doing what this book is telling us to do. And then what I want you to do, and I'm going to put this in the community tab as well. I'm going to make a post about this. I want you guys to send me a photo of your statement. You don't have to do video, but take a picture. And you don't even have to let me see what your statement is asking for. You don't even have to let me see what your statement is asking for, but take a picture. So that you let me know that you guys are on track as well. I want to know that you guys are on track as well. I don't want you doing this. Just reading the book ain't enough. Just listening to me read it ain't enough. There's work that you got to do. And this is one of the things that a lot of people don't do. They don't make their statements. They don't print them out. They don't read them twice a day. Once before you go to bed, once after you wake up. You know what? They're embarrassed. Some people are embarrassed. You know, do you realize that there's some relationships out there, some marriages where maybe the wife is bout it, and the husband thinks this is nonsense? Where the wife is about it and the husband thinks this is bullshit. That's a bunch of bullshit. This is why it's important to be with somebody who's on the same sheet of music with you. Intellectually, sometimes we fall in love with people, man, that just they don't think like us. They don't want it like us. They're not interested in attaining the same things that you want. You may be with a woman who's unmotivated and lazy. You be like, babe, you know how many people are out there in a relationship right now that says, man, babe, why don't we read Think and Grow Rich and go do what the book is telling us to do? And their babe is like, nah, I don't want to do that. That's stupid. Why are we doing that? That's stupid. And then you know what that does? That discourages you. That's like, oh yeah, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Now you your whole dreams is killed. You know how more dreams are killed by the people that love that more dreams are killed by family than anything else. Your lazy ass, unmotivated spouse is fucking up your whole future by holding you back. You say, let's read this book, and she's like, that's stupid. I don't want to do that. Hold on one second. They said, oh, that's stupid. I don't want to read no book. I don't want to do that. That's stupid. Why are we doing that? That's a waste of our time, babe. They say it all nice and shit. They say it all nice and make it seem all, oh, babe, that's a waste of time. Why, babe, you're so much better than just, don't bother with that. And you be like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Get the fuck away from those people, you guys. Get the fuck away from them and don't look back. Find people who compliment you, motivate you, and is willing to do better. Come hell or high water. Period. Who would say, I don't want to read a book that's going to help us become a millionaire? And you broke. I have a saying that I tell people, broke people shouldn't argue. What the fuck are you arguing about? You ain't got no money. What you arguing about? Who would say, let's not read the book? I trust me, there's people out there who's not interested in becoming better. They say they are, but you look at what they're doing, they do not a fucking thing to actually become better. They may show it on their Instagram that they're out. They only show like the popular shit, like working out, but the internal work that only you and maybe them can see, nothing. Some people won't do their statement and print it out and read it in the morning because they got some of the guys won't do it because there's a chick over. And before they go to bed, he won't read it because he knows she's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you reading? That's, you worried about her looking at you and judging you because you're reading your prosperity statement from that Think and Grow Rich is telling you to do. So you won't read it because you don't want to be embarrassed. When you in bed with the wrong woman, fellas. Cause she got a fat ass. You gonna give up what you supposed to do because you got a fat ass in the bed with you. Fuck that. Read it and tell her, if you ain't the kind of woman that's gonna make a statement for yourself, you can't be here. Let's do the work, you guys. Let's do the work. Let's do the work. You'll be surprised, man. I'm just thinking, like, I'll be talking. I know I'll be rambling. I know I do. I like to hear myself talk. I know it. I've been told that too many times for it not to be true. But I just think back to so many of the people that I've dealt with in my life. Friends, lovers, family. And how many of them are so fucking basic, below average. But you love them because they're family or friends. But when you realize, like, damn, you held me back. Can you imagine how much further along you'd be if you met a Shannon that was talking about Think and Grow Rich 15 years ago? Instead, you met them. Imagine if you met a Shan 15 years ago that was pushing you to do some shit to help you become financially fucking free. 15 years ago. But instead, you met they dusty ass. We're going to talk about dusties today. That's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to talk to the fellas today. We're going to talk about dusties. When we go live today for the High Value Shan, we're going to talk about dusties. How to not be one and how to avoid them if you see them. RCC said it best. You will never lose women chasing money, but you can lose money chasing women. Salute to that soldier. See what the fuck he just said, ladies and gentlemen? You see what he just said, ladies and gentlemen? My man, RCC. Nazuri says, I try not to think about it. I know it's hard because it pisses you off. It makes you say, damn. RCC 72, everybody, throw up your ones.
Being number one isn't easy.
Throw up your ones.
Being number one isn't easy.
RCC, soldiers, hit us with that number one emoji. Hit us with the number one emoji. Soldiers, hit us with the number one emoji. RCC, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the super chat. You will never lose women chasing money, but you can lose money chasing women. He said it once and he turned it into a super chat. Shout out to RCC. Shout out to RCC. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Being number one isn't easy.
Throw up your ones for Jill. Throw up your ones for Jill. Soldiers.
Being number one isn't easy.
These people are pouring into the podcast. These people are pouring into the podcast. Jill, when she does that, she says, Shan, not only do I want you to take your gender, I want you to here's some money, go buy some. Here's some money, go buy some. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the kind of people you want in your circle. Jill says, this was another great session, Sidebar. I'm going to send you some ginger tea. Recipe, I still have a lingering sniffle. I mean, I hear a lingering sniffle. You do hear it. Women that pay attention. Fellas, get you a woman that pays attention. I told you guys I was feeling better, but Jill she's hearing the sniffle. Fellas, get you a woman that pays attention. Get a woman that pays attention. Most people don't pay attention. They're so selfish and the only thing they care about is themselves. They don't pay attention. Thank you, Jill.
Being number one isn't easy.
Being number one is not easy, Jill. I know in your community, you're probably number one and you're probably sick of being number one. I know I'm sick of being number one in mine. God dang. Let me find somebody that's doing better than me so I can hang out with them. Sometimes it's who wants to always be number one. Sometimes you want to learn from somebody else. I don't always want to teach y'all. Who can I learn from? Shout out to you, Jill. Shout out to RCC. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate you guys. Yes, hit the thumbs up, everybody. Real quick, hit the thumbs up. The system is telling you, please help Shannon by telling YouTube this video is worth showing to others. To help, all you have to do is hit the thumbs up button. Please. Thank you so much. We had a wonderful read today. We had a wonderful time. We had a wonderful read today and we had a wonderful time. We have some work to do. I'm going to print out my prosperity statement. I'm going to print out my prosperity statement. I'm going to go live and I'm going to post it. I'm going to show you that I did it myself. I'm going to use what I found. I'm going to copy and paste. I'm going to use the template that the book had. I'm going to copy and paste it from this book. And then I'm going to put in my information instead. And then I'm going to put it up. Today, I'm going to do that. Today, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go live. It's going to be a quick 5-minute live. And I'm going to show you guys that I did what I said. I'm going to show you guys that I'm doing what I'm talking about. Hopefully that will encourage you to do the same. Listen, if you don't do it, you might as well stop reading the book. In fact, let me tell you something. Anybody that don't do it, you might as well not read the rest of this book with us. You might as well just not read the rest of the book. This book is not for you. Catch us on the next book on some pure self-help shit. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. We ready to do the giveaway? Let's go do the giveaway, y'all. Let's talk about our chat winner today. Let's talk about the chat winner today. Who we got? 15 people in the running. We got 15 people in the running. Let's go ahead and close the entries. The entries are closed. You ready? We ready to pick a winner. We ready to pick a winner. Into this contest has stopped, and you can no longer enter the contest. Listen, for those that missed out, every time I go live, all you have to do is type the word salute in the chat, and you are entered to win a gift card. I'm about to give away another gift card right now to somebody. We got 15 people that typed the word salute. No exclamation point anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting rid of the exclamation point. Just type salute by itself. Or you could write it in the sentence. Salute to the chat. Salute to you, Shan. Salute to everyone. Just long as you write the word salute. These people did, so we're going to pick a winner. Let's do it. And the winner of today's chat is M. Mills. M. Mills. M. Mills is the winner. M. Mills. Shout out. Follow the instructions in the chat. Follow the instructions in the chat, M. Mills. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I normally go to the end here, but we're going to talk about this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hit the wrong button. Yo. I told you guys Ace Senior is doing $100,000 a year in super chats. Shout out to Ace Senior. Shout out to Ace Senior. Look at him. Look at him looking sharp in those BDUs. BDU stands for Battle Dress Uniform, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Ace Senior rocking his BDU. I should go put my BDUs on. Looking sharp in his BDUs. Battle Dress Uniform. Shout out to Ace Senior. Everybody, throw your ones up for Ace Senior. Being number one isn't easy. Please throw your ones up for Ace Senior, everybody. Being number one isn't easy. Please throw up your ones for Ace Senior, everybody. He hit us with a $100 super chat. What does Ace Senior say? He says, as a proud, unofficial sponsor of the Rich People Read family. No, you are an official sponsor. Let's remove that unofficial, son. You are hereby declared an official sponsor of Rich People Read. You and your trucking company is an official sponsor of Rich People Read. Hands down, no question. Where do I need to put it? What documentation do we need? Do I need to do I need to throw a logo up? I'll add a logo. Send me your logo. Ace Senior, email me your logo. Email me your logo. Email me your logo. Are you hiring? Are you teaching other truckers how to be? Send me your logo. Email it to me. I want the logo. I want the website. I want both of those. I want the logo. I want the website. I'm a doctor. I'm gonna have my staff doctor up something. We're gonna throw that up in here for this particular, especially for the rest of this book. Especially for the rest of this book. Ace Senior is not an unofficial sponsor of shit. He's the official sponsor. He is an official sponsor of Rich People Read. Being number one isn't easy. Ace Senior says, as a proud official sponsor of the Rich People Read family, I will be buying books for those that need it. For each book we read. Come on, you guys. He will be buying you physical copies of the books we read. He hits me with $100 a day. Multiple times. Sometimes $200. Hit me with $300 just the other day. Yes, you are an official sponsor. Send me your logo, son. Send me your email. And we are going to doctor up something. We're going to put something together. I'm going to have my team fire up Photoshop and fire up Final Cut Pro. We're going to put something together. Yes, sir. Shout out to my man, Ace Senior, for your support, continued support of the you don't, if Ace Senior never gives me another penny. People like Ace Senior, people like Jonathan Bear, if they never give me another penny, they are official sponsors. They bless me more than I can imagine. Thank you so much for that. I'm sorry. That's all we do. We give shouts out to people that support. Salute to Ace Senior.
Being number one isn't easy.
Salute to A Senior. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you guys. M. Mills, follow the instructions. You won. You won. We'll be back Wednesday with chapter 5 of Think and Grow Rich. We got work to do, you guys. We'll be going live later on today. Well, I'm going to talk about Dusties. That's what we're going to talk about today. Dusties. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Please hit the like. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Join the army. I got a lot of info for you guys. We was working on some stuff this weekend. Join the army. Become a member of my channel. It's not expensive. In fact, it's only $2.99 a month. That's where it starts. You know, A Senior is a special forces soldier. He's at the top level of the membership. He is a special forces soldier, but you can join as a reservist for only $2.99 a month. If you can't do that, are you ready for Think and Grow Rich? Are you even in a position to Think and Grow Rich? Join the family, you guys. Become a member of the channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm Mr. Shan, the man with the plan. I've been there and done that. Not much surprises me anymore. And you, my friends, are dismissed.
Yeah. Escucha. Mío en tu habitación, solo los 2 segundos que hay que detener. Porque si no siento tu voz o tu olor, te extraño y te quiero ver. Quiero ver. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Me haces falta, bebé. Dime qué tengo que hacer pa' tenerte de una vez, pa' no poderte perder. Dulce, eres mi bombón. Te quiero melocotón. Por ti corro un maratón. Solo de la dirección. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. Pa' mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicar. Mira, somos perfectos. Es algo indiscutible. Mi estilo y tu estilo no están disponibles. Solo soy sensible cuando te tengo porque eres irresistible. Tus labios combinan con tus ojos, porque eres tan pretty que hasta yo de eso me antojo. Chica, necesito mis anteojos. Quiero verte en noche hermosa de todos modos. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. A mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada.